More Disney World hotels are reopening. The EPCOT Food and Wine Festival is just around the corner, and Disney Springs is offering a ton of new Florida-inspired snacks. We've got all the breaking Disney Parks news right now on DFB Guide. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. All right, we'll finally be able to get Mickey beignets again, we hope, in the near future as the Port Orleans resorts get their official reopening date. We're gearing up for the next EPCOT Festival, and a longtime Disney World icon says goodbye. We've got a lot to cover, so let's do this. All right, more Disney World hotels receive reopening dates. We've been anxiously awaiting the reopening of Port Orleans French Quarter and Riverside so we can once again get some Mickey beignets and stay in a princess room. Disney has announced that Port Orleans Riverside will open on October 14th, while the French Quarter will open on October 28th. The other two All-Star resorts will also be reopening. All-Star Music will reopen September 16th, and All-Star Sports will reopen December 9th. All of these hotels are available for booking right now. All right, Epcot's Food and Wine Festival menus were just 5 days away from the start of the 2021 Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. Disney really took their time with releasing the menus for this year's festival, first releasing the menu lineup for the returning Emile's Fromage Montage cheese crawl that includes the brand new crispy barbecue pork rinds and pimento cheese from the Swanky Saucy Swine. And full menus for the 30-plus food booths coming to this year's festival have been announced. You can find all the info over at DisneyFoodBlog.com. There are 8 new booths this year with all new eats, plus lots of new dishes coming to some of the returning booths. Savory noodle bowls, chicken wings, a totally new donut menu at the Donut Box, several brand new dishes coming to the France booth. There is a lot to try, but notably, Dole Whip is nowhere to be found on the menus for the first time in quite a while. Usually that's a festival staple, so wonder if it's gonna get added in somewhere in the mix. And remember, some of the food booths aren't opening until October 1st, so there are basically 2 phases of the festival this year. We have a printable map to help you navigate the festival and a printable list so you don't miss any of the dishes you might want to try. Disney's also announced the lineup for their concert series, and this is not Eat to the Beat, but you can still catch local acts performing on the America Garden stage. If you want some more help planning your trip to this year's Food and Wine Festival, pick up a copy of our DFB guide to the EPCOT Food and Wine Festival. Our guide is full of information, tips and tricks, strategies to help you conquer the festival, plus DFB curated festival crawls and more. You can pick up the guide over at dfbstore.com, and remember to use code YouTube for your discount. All right, Stacy from Must Do Disney says goodbye. If you've stayed at a Disney World hotel, chances are you've come across the Must Do Disney program while flipping through channels on your TV. Recently, the program has been moved to another channel and then appeared to be gone from the resort TV lineup altogether. The host, Stacy Aswad, has confirmed that she has retired from the program by sharing a farewell message on Facebook. She thanked her fans for 15 years of magic and shared that she is honored to be part of your happiest times. Oogie Boogie Bash is returning to Disneyland. Yep, Disneyland just announced that their Halloween party, the Oogie Boogie Bash, will be returning to Disney California Adventure this year. The after-hours event will be held on 25 select nights, starting on September 9th and ending on October 31st. Pricing starts at $114, goes up to $169 on Halloween night. Oogie Boogie Bash will feature character encounters, trick-or-treating, the Frightfully Fun Parade, plus access to rides throughout the park during the limited capacity event. The event is 2 hours longer than the Boo Bash in Disney World, not quite as expensive, and with the parade returning, it seems that West Coasters are getting a bit of a better deal when it comes to Halloween parties this year. Tickets go on sale this Wednesday, July 13th. Disneyland will also be celebrating spooky season with a special castle show, decorations around the resort, and ride overlays like Haunted Mansion Holiday and Guardians of the Galaxy Monsters After Dark. And Disneyland's got a ticket deal for California residents. Select Southern California residents can purchase a 3-day park hopper or 3-day one-park ticket for as little as $83 per day if they purchase before September 30th, 2021. That's up to a $21 per day savings. Tickets will be valid through September 30th with no blockout dates. Now, Disneyland Paris has done something that we've all been terrified of. They have implemented a paid FastPass system. Yep, Disneyland Paris introduced a new Disney Premier Access program where guests can purchase Premier Access, basically FastPasses, for between €8 and €15 per person per attraction. That's about $9 to $18 per attraction. Due to social distancing guidelines, guests still need to reserve spots in line for several rides, though Premier Access is the only way to skip the regular standby line. line. Now, we have no idea if this is an indicator of what will be coming to Disney World when FastPass returns. It's certainly interesting to see what Disney is doing in their other theme parks. And remember, Disneyland had a version of paid FastPass with MaxPass before the park's closure. Now, Disneyland Paris will resume annual pass sales as well starting next week, and that is an update I know a lot of you would like to see carry over to Disney World and Disneyland. More details have been revealed about Disney Cruise Line's newest ship, the Disney Wish. It's setting sail June 9th, 2022, and we've learned more about some restaurants on the ship this week. The Marvel-themed restaurant will be called Avengers Quantum Encounter and feature Ant-Man and the Wasp with interactive Avengers tech at every table. Disney's announced 2 more dining options on board as well. The Marceline Market will have 10 food stations and a cafe-style beverage bar in the center, each themed to a different Disney animated movie. And that'll be a walk-around style of dining for breakfast and lunch. And then the market will be converted to table service for dinner. This is sort of the Cabana's replacement if you've been on a Disney cruise ship before. The Mickey and Friends Festival of Foods on one of the upper decks of the Wish will have several food stations: Mickey's Smokestack Barbecue, Donald's Cantina, Daisy's Pizza Pies, Goofy's Grill, and Sweet Minnie's Ice Cream. All right, Docking Bay 7 has debuted a new menu in Galaxy's Edge. Yep, we got a bunch of new space food to talk about. The Batuan beef and crispy topato stir fry is smoky braised beef glazed in tamarind sauce for $19.99. That's pretty expensive for a counter service meal, FYI. And the Pierre Jeanette hot chicken tip yip is a spicier crispy chicken dish glazed in a spicy chipotle sauce for $15.49. This sauce definitely had a bit of a kick to it, not something you can always say of spicy Disney food. But it appears that Disney got the memo, as just as places like Wendy's and McDonald's have, that you've got to make your chicken spicy now. If you place your order via mobile order, you'll be able to pick your side: corn relish and white rice, blueberry muffin and slaw, mac and cheese with vegetables, or white rice and roasted vegetables. The roasted Endorian chicken salad is $13.99. If you're looking for something on the lighter side, this dish comes with marinated chicken, mixed greens, shaved onion and radish, grapes, tomato, and cucumber in a lemon pomegranate vinaigrette with spiced yogurt drizzle. The pica tuna poke is raw tuna tossed in a spicy sriracha dressing and served with green papaya salad, pickled mushrooms, fresh herbs, and crispy garlic for $17.99. And the new dessert is the Outpost Puff, a chocolate pastry filled with guajillo chocolate mousse and green milk sauce, finished with Thai tea panna cotta, spiced pineapple, and confectionery debris, yum, for $6.99. This was not our favorite by far. The Thai tea was interesting, but overwhelmed by the chocolate. Overall, the menu here is still very unique, but now there are some more lighter options to choose from. Prices remain higher than most other quick service locations, as you can see, but the food is definitely more interesting than other quick service locations too, so that's up to you. All right, you got new dishes over at Ronto Roasters just next door. Ronto Roasters is getting in on the new menu item action. Ando and fruit with muja sauce and the Kyril pork rinds have been added to the menu. The flavorful and spicy fruit mix comes with jicama sticks, cucumber, pineapple, melon, and dragon fruit, doused in a tamarind sauce and dusted with peppercorn ash, again, yum, for $6.99. And the pork rinds, seasoned in ancho chili, cheddar, smoke, and cinnamon, cost $7.49. They were very, very good. Now, if any of you can correct my pronunciation on some of the space food, that would be great. Thank you. And great news, my friends, Ohana has reopened. Yep, the fan favorite Ohana restaurant at the Polynesian Village Resort officially reopened yesterday with their all-you-care-to-eat family-style breakfast and dinner. This is one we have definitely been waiting for since the closures in 2020. Characters aren't around at breakfast right now, but the food is still great. We've got full reviews on both meals over at DisneyFoodblog.com. And the Wave breakfast is moving. Yep, the Wave of American flavors over at the Contemporary Resort. That restaurant is closing this week to make way for a reimagined restaurant. I've told you about it several times here on the channel, but you'll still be able to get their sweet potato pancakes and other menu staples during the closure because the Wave is moving up to the California Grill. Right now, it looks like reservations are open for the Wave, but the meal will be served at California Grill. All right, 2 more Epcot restaurants have joined mobile order. Yep, Disney World continues to add more restaurants where you can order your food without a face-to-face interaction. Summerfest in the Germany Pavilion and Yorkshire County Fish Shop in the UK Pavilion are now accepting mobile order. And 2 Joffrey's coffee kiosks have added mobile order via the Joffrey's website rather than the My Disney Experience app. Contemporary Grounds at the Contemporary and the kiosk at the Caribbean Beach Skyliner Hub have both been added to mobile order on the Joffrey's website, not My Disney Experience. That can get confusing, so just saying it twice to make sure you hear it. All right, going to the Flavors of Florida. Flavors of Florida multi-restaurant spanning tasting event has kicked off in Disney Springs. From July 6th to August 12th, 2021, over 30 restaurants and shops all around Disney Springs are showcasing limited time dishes and drinks for this event. And we've got loads of reviews over at DisneyFoodBlog.com. Yep, that's right. Amber went in and ate everything. Chef Art Smith's Homecoming is serving up some tasty fried gator and a specialty cocktail that they brought back for the event. Over at Amorette's Patisserie, you can add booze to your Florida Sunset Eclair. The eclair is filled with blood orange mousse, dulce de leche mousse, infused orange liqueur that you add via that little pipette, candied orange zest, and crispy pearls. House of Blues has the Green Gator, a neon, extremely sweet cocktail with Siesta Key toasted coconut rum mixed with melon liqueur, simple syrup, and pineapple juice. Wow. All of that is sweet. Erin McKenna's added an orange blossom cupcake to the bakery case. This vegan vanilla cupcake is topped with orange frosting, and it's a simple, dense cupcake with some serious flavor to it. The Key Lime Cheesecake Shake from Vivali Il Gelato comes in at $18.75, but this thing is over the top and very tasty. Quite tart though. Cheesecake gelato blended with key lime juice and chunks of key lime pie. It's all topped with whipped cream, caramel sauce, graham cracker crumbs, and a small piece of cake. It's basically 2 desserts in one. Staying on the key lime train, the Ganachery has a new key lime pop made with white chocolate blended with key lime juice and fresh lime zest covered with dark chocolate. They also have an orange bird chocolate just for annual pass holders. The ganache features fresh oranges blended with dark 65% chocolate. Everglazed Donuts and Cold Brew has debuted a key lime pie donut. It's a glazed donut filled with citrus custard, piped with sweet meringue, and sprinkled with lime zest. It's sweet and tart with a ton of filling. Morimoto Asia has another interesting take on Florida cuisine, the Florida Frog Leg Lollipop Tempura. These are fried frog leg nuggets sweetened with an orange blossom honey glaze, rolled in toasted sesame seeds. If you've never had frog legs before, they taste kind of like chicken, especially when you fry them up like this. Polite Pig has added a bee's knees cocktail to the menu. You might have seen this one before. And they also have their amazing shrimp and grits with a peach habanero glaze back again. Now, they nailed this classic southern dish, and the bit of heat from the glaze was perfect. Over at Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar, you can get the Florida shrimp tacos with watermelon salsa once again. We first saw these jerk marinated shrimp tacos back in 2019. Deluxe Burger, also in Disney Springs, has a limited time Black Widow burger and shake. The burger is a beef patty with Widow's Bite Scotch bonnet sauce and ninja radish slaw, cheddar cheese, lettuce, tomato, and grilled onions for $13.49. The bun is black with a pimento pepper flavored Black Widow symbol, and this burger is tasty with a great, though not too intense, bit of heat from that Scotch bonnet sauce. The shake is vanilla gelato blended with Morello cherry puree, cayenne pepper, and lime with layers of chocolate chiffon cake and topped with a red velvet cake pop with an image of Black Widow. This shake wasn't really for us. The flavors didn't really go together, but the cake pop was good. All right, Epcot's Garden House, aka the Japan Pavilion's outdoor sake bar, has debuted a new cocktail this week. The Blue Samurai is mixed up with shochu, Monin Blue Curacao syrup, calpico, and lime juice. You can barely taste the alcohol in this one, making for a very smooth and tasty, though a little bit dangerous cocktail that's perfect for summer. We've got an Esquite Dog over at Refreshment Corner in Disneyland. This is a foot-long hot dog with crushed corn chips and corn esquite mix and topped with cotija cheese, chili cayenne powder, and grilled onion garnish. This is basically very similar, if not the same dog that you had for the opening of Magic Happens. It was called the elote dog then. For $11.99, you get the hot dog along with either a Cuties Mandarin Orange or a bag of chips. The cotija cheese is salty and creamy, and the corn esquite mix is charred with tangy lime flavors. But warning, that chili cayenne powder is spicy. And we found a new pineapple marshmallow wand at Marceline's Confectionery in downtown Disney. It's marshmallows covered in caramel and then dipped in pineapple flavored white chocolate for $5.49. The pineapple flavor isn't too overwhelming and the flavor combos are pretty good in this snack. Moving on to merchandise, Mickey soap has finally arrived in Disney World. That's right, this is not a drill. The Mickey-shaped foam soap dispensers have been around the international parks, but this is the first time we've seen them stateside. We spotted the bottle at Panchitos at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort for $9.99, but they will likely be popping up elsewhere, so keep an eye out. I got my first Mickey soap from Tokyo Disneyland about 5 years ago, and I'm still using that little bottle. I just keep refilling it with foaming hand soap. And we spotted a new Loungefly backpack at Once Upon a Time in Hollywood Studios. The white bag is covered with a multicolor mini bow pattern and even has a pocket specifically designed to hold your ears. This new bag can be yours for $75. Now, red alert, Croc fans, there's a new pair of sandals in town. Also at Once Upon a Time, we saw a new pair of black Croc sandals with a classic mini red, white, and black print. They even include 2 Minnie and Crocs charms for $54.99. And there's a new series of Wishables in the parks. The Incredicoaster series features Mr. Incredible, Mrs. Incredible, Dash, and Violet in the blind bag with a secret OG Elastigirl, Mrs. Incredible Chaser. Jack is sold separately. They're $12.99 each if you get them in Disney World, but they're still $9.99 on Shop Disney. And Casey's Corner fans, Disney released a dress just for you. The red and white striped dress features an embroidered Casey's logo and looks like a chic version of the cast member costume worn at the iconic ballpark-themed hot dog restaurant. This dress is $128 at the Emporium in Magic Kingdom. Thank you everyone for listening. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to join the newsletter. We've got all the newsletter that goes out immediately. As soon as we found out those hotels were opening, we got it up on the newsletter that evening so that people would be ready to book the next morning when booking opened up. That's what we do for you with the newsletter. Totally free, super helpful. The link is in the description. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.